with divine source energy, which is represented in the symbol of a snake when you take hallucinogenic drugs, which I know it to be true. I've done it, and I've done it without it. And if this is also happening for white people with the little bit of melanin they have, it will increase their light. So it's a shortcut for them, and this is why Crowley was doing it, which me and Bobby came to the determination, because all a soul is considered stardust, starlight. So that's where you get this every person turns into a star. They are farther down the line from us because they have less of the ancient shit in them, let's just say, but they are still from the black women or the black folk or the rats from the black people. They just have another line of evolution to deal with. Just like a monkey has a purpose in another evolution, a giraffe has a purpose in another evolution. What white people's biggest problem is, and it's not really a problem, what y'all need to understand, George, not just you, but a lot about yourself. The Council of Nicaea wasn't just to get Jesus popping. In the Council of Nicaea, which you can read in Walter Williams' book, the question on the table was, can we call white people men and women? Or do we classify them as animals? This was regular talk. You understand what I'm saying? This wasn't a theory. This wasn't an idea. This was a time where you had to be classified as man. And the answer was no. That's why they call you mankind. You're a kind of man. And that's why they called us human. Hue meaning light. We were light men. You weren't considered men of light. You were not human. You were mankind. Because you were based upon a human. That's reality. Get what I'm saying? That's reality. So to really get out of the situation, you need to face in terms with your reality. So this idea we all go to the same place and it's mental, no. There's a consciousness in that same place. That consciousness existed before this place. See, for you existed here, so you think you're going there. We existed before that. So when we manifested here in the way that we look, it was a reflection of our level of power. So when we go back, we gain more power. You just got here. So you're trying to get power. You're trying to exist forever. Everything occult white men are doing are trying to find the everlasting life we already own and existent. The problem is these black people around you don't know who they are anymore. They have amnesia. So they're sitting around and it seems like they're learning too. But they're getting reacquainted with what they are. You're becoming what we've already became. So you have the ability to do it because you're from the source. Everything has the right to evolve. But the idea that you're coming to the same place means you think you went to the same college as I did. Like, I'm Ivy League Harvard. Y'all at community college. Y'all just learned to recycle. This is all real shit. White people are just getting into recycling. They're just getting happy about organic. We are from a place where there's no such thing but organic. The mere fact that you niggas, you folks are even distinguishing between the madness you made as GMO and the celebration of organic is incredible to me. That's real small-minded to us. And because we're in the situation, we're playing along with you guys. But our minds are way more complex than what's performed to you. Why you see things where you think you're even? Because you got black people who've been mind controlled to think like you. If we thought in our right mind, we can make you disappear. That's reality. Because we made you appear in the first place. And once you understand that, you're in the best position. You got to understand and embrace it with humility. Who and what you guys are. You're not going where we're going until you earn that right. And you got to earn that. Your mind doesn't change. Where we going is built upon mind. If your mind is not of ancient or has access to ancient Akashic source, you can't do it. But you have the ability. But you have to understand, you've been created and have your own path. Kangaroos live out a kangaroo path. based upon their kangarooism. White people, what they're trying to do physically is show how much dominant in white supremacy they are with black people. So everything you see in the cult, because y'all have a white supremacist nature and mentality, because it was built, you feel you got coming what we built over millions of years, that you earn that shit and you are somehow involved on some Eminem shit. That's not facts. That's not facts at all. Reality is you got to stay in a child's place. Not you, George. I'm talking because your mentality has come up. That question, but if we're all going to the same place. No, we didn't all come from the same place. So we're not going back to the same place. It's the same thing, but there's levels in that thing as well. Like there's levels in the astral world. You have to come into another level. There's only one way to do it. We didn't do it because it's the black way. We did it because the only way is what you call the black way. This is normalcy. It's only the black way when you came into existence, because that's the difference.